So that's going to equally help make some sense. So now I'm going to why I chose Canada. Canada is also highly recognized globally due to its high the point, and you're good. Once you are hitting the point of financial capability, hitting the point of family ties, hitting the home ties, hitting the point of even people in Canada needs information. It's not because, oh, I arrived in Canada and I'm good. No. So many people arrived in Canada. Our first car key in Canada by God's grace, by His mercy and provision. I had my first key, I think, last month. Yeah, early last month. Hi guys, welcome back to another amazing video of mine. It's nice to have you guys back here. I really want to appreciate you guys for always being here, coming to check out my videos. Like, it's been nice and massive engagement from y'all. I really appreciate that. I'm going to use this medium equally to say a very big thank you to my subscribers. Like, you guys are so amazing. Like, I'm surprised. Like, the last time I posted a video, it was like I was at I think 250 subscribers, right? And then to my greatest surprise, like right now, before I'm going to post this video, before I post this video, I'm at 1,500 subscribers, which is so amazing. So today we are celebrating 1,000 amazing, lovely, active subscribers today. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for them. Let's give it up for them. I really appreciate you all for subscribing. It's nice to have you guys here. I love to always be here to, post videos, give you guys updates, give you guys informations and all of that. And if you are watching this video, you're yet to subscribe, I don't know what you're waiting for. Just join the moving train and subscribe. I'll just give you like a second or 2 seconds to subscribe, okay? I know you have subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Always turn on your notification button just so you're going to see whenever I post a video. All my videos are very important. No one is not even important. Like, I've been working and I've been trying to just catch up some hours, like get more hours out of work and multitask, do take online courses, go to work, and I work most of the time 16 hours. I work more most of the times because like I work nights, overnight, and I work in the morning and I work in the evening most of the time. So it's like working and sleeping and taking online courses is not even easy. So pardon me for not being here, but that does not mean I'm relenting or like going to slack in posting videos. I still have time to post videos. I still can, give you guys more videos and more updates on how things is going, on how you can get to Canada, on how, even if you're in Canada, my videos are going to be very educative to you. You're going to find my videos interesting and something you want to listen to, because like, even in Canada, we all need updates. You know what I mean by updates? We all need information. Like, even people in Canada needs information. It's not because, oh, I arrived in Canada and I'm good. No. So many people arrived in Canada, they've been like 5 months, 6 months, they have not even gotten a job, they have not even gotten started. They're like still depending on people from Nigeria to help themselves. But if you're like in Canada and you have the right information, you have the right updates, you have the right people around you, you see that things is not even going to really be hard for you. You're just going to scale through the whole hard times and stuff and just poof, you go. So my videos is educative to not just people who want to come to Canada, but people already in Canada. And yeah, if you want to come to Canada, this place is a place for you, where you want to know, have information, have ideas, have clues on how to go. And to the glory of God, we have our first key, our first car key in Canada by God's grace, by His mercy and provision. I had my first key, I think, last month. Yeah, early last month, I had my first key in Canada. So that is a plus, because like having to move around Canada with the bus, it's really sucks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it has been hard for me. I've been like saying, oh, when I need to get a car, because like it's not been easy going with the bus. Like, I'm working in so many places, so I'm working in like 2-3 places. So if I need to leave this work and meet up to this work, I can't use the bus, because using the bus is like waiting for another hour. Like in my province is like that, but I know in cities like Toronto, it's very easy because the bus comes in 15 minutes. But here in my province, which is New Brunswick, it's like the bus routes here is something else. So it's not really easy for me to like move around and stuff with the bus, and sometimes I want to go for like far journey. Like since I've been here, I've gone to, I think, Ontario, I've gone to Moncton, I've gone to Tracadie, or whatever they call it, Tracadie. I've gone to yet again, Miramichi. Yeah, so I've like been to a couple places. I've been to equally I've equally like touched Ottawa, like I've touched Ottawa and I've touched Quebec. I've been to Quebec and Montreal rather. So it's been easy, like, driving around. It makes life easy, and like we all know in Canada, like checkouts, like the cab, Uber, it's very expensive. So instead of me to be spending that money on checkouts and Uber, like let me just better get a car and then be spending that money on gas. So I got one. We thank God for that. Anyway, so let's go into today's topic, and then today's video, you guys have really asked me for this video, and I feel so bad every time I get the comments like, hey, we're still waiting for a video for like SOP, like statement of purpose, and I'm yet to do it, and it freaks me out. I'm just like, no, this is not happening. I need to just create time and do this. Yeah, and I've been a little bit lazy, but sorry. Yeah, over to IG2. Yeah, I think I've been able to like attend to literally everyone on my IG. Like no one is gonna come up in the comment and say, hey, I texted you and you didn't reply me on IG. Yeah, my IG is on private, but like whenever I always like check my request every time and try to clear it up. Despite how long it might be, I just try to read them through and try to answer as fast as I can whenever I'm not doing anything. So, and very soon I will start going live on IG, just so you can have a one-on-one conversation with me, because most of the times I can't take calls because maybe I'm at work, or maybe I'm like in between something and I can't take calls. And when I have the chance to, you all know from IG already that I like, when you just say you want to call, I say okay and you go for it. I sometimes I'd be like, okay, I'm not understanding the text or maybe whatever, like just give me a call and then we'll talk about it. So I've been attending to you guys too on my IG, as you all know. So very soon, if you have not followed me on IG, you do have to follow me on IG, because very soon I will start going live. When I've gotten to some certain amount of followers, I'll start going live on IG to attend to all questions live and get you guys to come live too and ask your questions directly, and I'll attend to the questions. And I believe attending to one person's question is attending to so many other people's questions too, and that's it. So I've been active on IG. I've been attending to everyone on IG, replying to DMs if you've been denied before, because I got so many comments like saying, oh, I was denied because of my statement of purpose. So I hope this video and this little knowledge of mine is going to help you out with that and make you get better in writing your statement of purpose. All right, so if you see me looking down, I'm trying to like go through the things I scripted down, just so I can give you guys adequate and proper. Don't miss this SOP. Don't miss this SOP for any reason. No matter how long this video might take, but don't just miss this SOP. Watch, stick to the end. Like, how did they speak this thing? Like the light is in the end of the tunnel, right? So this SOP, like, you find more informative stuff about this my SOP at the end. So just stick to this video. Don't even leave. So we'll get into the video real quick. And already you guys know from the title of the video, it's how to write, or how I wrote my statement of purpose, which is still known as letter of intent, and got my visa in 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 4 days. Yeah. So we'll get down to it, because this is the most important part of your visa process. This letter, it's going to determine if you get the visa or not. So pay attention to this later and stick to the end of this video. Now, the first thing you want to do while writing a letter of intent or statement of purpose, you want to like put in your dates, like the dates you're writing the letter. Like if you're writing the letter on like 8th or 9th of August, you just put it there, 9th date, 9th of August 2023. And then by the right hand of the letter, by your right hand, you put in your address, your home address. You put in your home address. I'm going to show you the format, how you put it in, and then it's going to be like this, you see. It's going to be like this. Your home address is going to be here, and then your home address is going to be here, sorry, and then your the visa office or the immigration office you're writing the letter to is going to be by this side, and then you have your subheading right here. All right, so now after that, you put in your home address, which is your street number and name, your street name and the street number, the closest bus stop close to you, the closest bus stop, the nearest bus stop to you, your city, your state, and then your country. And then you go over to the left hand side where you have the immigration officer, Canada High Commission. I wrote mine to Abuja, like, so I put in this, the street number, the city, and then the state, which is Abuja, and then Nigeria. That was how I drafted mine. I wrote mine to the immigration office at Abuja in Nigeria, my home country. So after that, right below the visa officer's address or the immigration officer's address, you put in your salutation, which is the dear ma or dear sir. As you all know, you don't know who you're writing the letter to, who you are directing the letter to, so you just don't want to put dear ma or dear sir. You just want to put in dear ma / dear sir. You all know this already. And then if you don't want to use that, if that sounds a little bit awkward to you, you want to use something else, you can use dear immigration officer. Does that sound good? Or dear Canadian embassy. That is still the same thing. So because you're writing the letter to the Canadian embassy in your state or in your country. And then after that, you now go for the heading, which is statement of purpose / or you can use statement of purpose for a study permit or letter of intent for a study permit. Any of them can work. So after that, now I'm going to read this for you. Just pay attention while I read down. It starts with, hello, I am writing to express my sincere desire to study in Canada and humbly request that I am granted a study permit in order to accomplish my academic aspirations. I strongly believe that Canada is an ideal destination and environment for pursuing advanced / quality education, with its world-class universities, accommodating, recommendable, and safe learning environment. Ever since I can remember, my passion for learning and exploring has driven me to seek opportunities beyond my comfort zone. Canada's robust and global recognized educational system has consistently captured my interest as a gateway to a brighter future. With its intensive range of programs, standard learning, renowned facilities, Canada offers an exceptional learning experience that will enable me to broaden my knowledge, sharpen my skills, and attain personal growth. Full stop. Another paragraph. From my finding and research, I have decided to attend. I now put in the name of my school, which is St. Thomas University. Then I now bracket it. And I put it in the abbreviation, which is STU. So whenever you hear me call STU, know that I'm referring to my school. So, which is located in the capital of New Brunswick, a city of peace and safe learning environment. With its remarkable welcoming hands, STU is an institution that is inclusive with local charity, which is extremely important to me. I chose to study at school with my preferred course, economics, because STU liberal arts is a great place to encounter the positive ideas of renowned economists and professors. With the help of Dr. I put in my professor's name, so you can put in any professor's name you want to use as reference who's related to the course you want to study. So I put in his name and I'm not going to mention it here. And then who is an experienced known professor at STU and have gathered varieties of knowledge from far and beyond on economics and data analysis. I believe I believe I will excel academically and broaden my knowledge for economics, as I have always had a great interest in it and have seen myself excel academically in economics from past learning institutions, as shown in my certificates uploaded. Canada, another paragraph. Canada, now I just finished explaining to the visa officer why I want to study in STU, or why I chose STU as the school or my preferred institution amongst all other universities. So you might equally add something like STU, like if your school has a nice rating, like you can equally research your school's rating and say, oh, because my school is rated this in Canada and rated this in the whole world, you get. So that's going to equally help make some sense. So now I'm going to why I chose Canada. Canada is also highly recognized globally due to its high quality and supportive educational system. The value and respect for human life are also very recommendable, ensuring safety, which brings peace of mind that enables me channel all my focus to studying. Having secured admission at St. Thomas University too, I have been able to pay half my tuition fee. Then at this point, if you're like, the school didn't give you like a full scholarship, like if half scholarship or maybe partial scholarship or full scholarship. So you just want to say, I had a full or half scholarship. It depends on what you have. And then it's going to serve as a proof of like, yes, this guy wants to really go to school. Like he's paid his tuition fee, because normally if you want to go attend any school in Canada to get your visa, you need to pay half the tuition fee or prove that you have an aid or a financial aid already laid down, or like you got a scholarship and you're going to prove with the letter of scholarship. But I didn't get any scholarship, so I paid 10,000 CAD. Now let's continue. So I have been able to pay half my tuition fee, and also I am aware that I need at least 10,000 CAD for my cost of living expenses in addition to my tuition fee. My stay in Canada as a student will be funded by my mother back in my home country. Now, what did I just do? I now linked this same thing to this tuition fee stuff to home ties. Now, what do you understand? My mom back home. You see the home ties? Because they want to see that you have home ties to your country, which means you're going to return back after you're done studying. They don't want to feel like, oh, this guy is just going to remain here for the rest of his life or his or her life. No. So you have to prove that you have a link back home. So I'm going to still show you more home ties. I stated down here. Now, let me proceed. Let me just rephrase that paragraph. Now, I said, my stay in Canada as a student will be fully funded by my mother back in my home country, whatever. She has been able to show a high level of financial capability through her bank statement and assets, right? You see? Now, let's moving forward. In addition, personally, as an applicant, I have been able to show a good level of financial capability as well through my personal assets back in my home country, and displayed a reasonable amount of money in my bank accounts through my bank statement as uploaded on other home ties. What do you understand? They are now seeing that, yes, this guy has something back in his home country that he's going to come back for. Yeah, let's say a land. Okay, I'm not going to say, but let's just assume it's a land. Yeah, I have a land. And then I have this land and I put it in my, like I put the land document, like the deed of conveyance, in my my visa process. So now, and it shows like, oh, this guy is connected in one way or the other to his home country. Yeah, so that's my assets. Like my assets I put in served as equally home ties, which means I will go back, which means I cannot still go back.
Continue.
So let me continue, guys. Then after saying that, they were able to now know that yes, this guy will go back to his own country and he's financially stable and capable to live in Canada without stressing anybody or bothering anybody or going to steal people's bicycles, which is common in Fredericton. So don't mind me. Let me continue. And then with all this financial aid, I believe my stay in Canada will be fully covered financially in all ramifications till I'm done with studies and return back to my home country. Maybe not.
A very bad.
Furthermore, another paragraph. Furthermore, I would like to use this knowledge that I will be gathering from school as an economist after graduation to go back to my home country, Nigeria, Nigeria, where the economical system is fluctuating and malfunctioning. This side pains me. I'm so pained right now. I feel emotional. As results to bad economical analysis and statistics, it will be my greatest joy and desire to take back my degree/certificate attained at school as a professional economist after graduation to my home country and do what? And tackle the ugly situation of its economy from small scale to its peak in different sectors, organizations, firms, and companies. I'm so pained. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go back to my home country with this certificate I tend to get from Canada. I tend to get from my school. Like, yeah, I know that you guys are proficient enough. You guys have good facilities enough to like widen and broaden my knowledge so that I can like impact on my country. So now I'm trying to tell them that I love my country. Maybe. Yeah, I do. Actually, I love my country. So I'm trying to say, yeah, I love my country and I want to go back to like impact on them and say, and like use the skills I have to impact on the dying economy of my country. Sorry to say that, but like that's a fact. So that's what I was trying to tell them, right? So let's move forward. And then after that, the last paragraph, the last sentence was okay. Let me just rephrase like fully so that you understand the continuation. To tackle the ugly situation of its economy from small scale to its peak in different sectors, organizations, firms, and companies that will be needing my knowledge and professionalism on economical matters arising and solutions. Period. So now I'm going to be going back to my home country to impact on these organizations, these businesses, these sectors, these firms, these companies that are dying and are crippling the economy of Nigeria. I'm going to go back and be the economist I am and use my skills to fight the economy of Nigeria, to fight the economy that the past presidents couldn't fight. I'm going to be a hero and fight them when I'm done with Canada. That's if I go back. Okay, yes, that's the goal. So moving forward, I sincerely believe that acquiring a study visa to Canada will not only equip me with the knowledge and skills needed in today's rapid evolving world, but also shape me into a responsible citizen of my dear country, Nigeria. I feel like crying. So moving forward, another paragraph now. This is the last paragraph. And this paragraph is very important, so pay attention, because like this is to show I am a law-abiding citizen of my country, Nigeria, which with clean criminal records, and I promise to be of my best conduct. Full stop. I would like to express my gratitude to the Canadian Embassy for considering my application. I assure you that if granted the study permit, I will adhere to all rules and regulations, maintain academic integrity, and strive for excellence throughout my academic journey in Canada. Right? Let's move. Now the last. Thank you for your time and kind attention to my application. I eagerly await a positive response and the opportunity to contribute to the academic landscape of Canada. Whew. After that, you now say yours sincerely, your name, your full name, your name in full, and that is it for your study permit. And there you go. And they'll just say, "Oh, you tried. We are going to give you this visa because this is your visa lies on this. If you don't get this right, then you don't get your visa." Now, I'm still going to give you guys some key points I had to write down. Now, you ought to know that you don't need to be too, like this later, I think this was a little bit long, but you don't need to go too long or too short. Don't go too long. Don't start saying your life history about how you migrated from being good to bad, how your family life history and everything. No, just be specific, hit the point, and you're good. Once you are hitting the point of financial capability, hitting the point of family ties, hitting the home ties, hitting the point of that you know where you're going and what you want to do. You know that you know the reason what you're going for. You know that you're going for study, and you're sticking to studying. You're not sticking to any other thing, and you're going to return back to your home country. If you're just hitting these few points, you are just going to get your visa. Just prove to them that yes, I know what I want. I chose this because I know that this is the best for me. This is what I really need. Prove to them beyond unimaginable doubt that this is what you want. And they are just going to say, okay, yeah, this guy is like, he's pretty much ambitious. So that is number one, not too long. Your application must not be too long because these people have thousands, millions of applications popping in every single day. They're not going to waste 2 hours trying to understand and read your letter. This was very long. Like, this is not like, I had to rewrite it. Like, it's long. I added some things in this because it's shorter than this, the one I just read. So yours should be very, very short and brief and detailed. You should have this few things I said, home ties and all the rest. So the next thing you want to do is, which is more important. I think that should be the last thing I'm going to say, which is more important. Know that it's not like many people write this submit study permits. Some people are just like I've seen someone in Canada here that just had only 2 paragraphs on the study permits, like just 2 paragraphs, 1, 2, and that was the end. He got his visa in 2 months, in 2 weeks, in 1 month, and he got his visa. So the thing is, it equally matters your grace and if you're a Muslim, how you pray as a Christian or as a Muslim, how you pray matters a lot. I'm going to hit that because you can just be like, oh, whatever, I just want to submit my study permit and I know I'm going to get it because yes, I have money, or I did well, I wrote a nice SOP, I put in like millions of money in my account. Man, people have like 50 million in their account and they get denied. So people have the best SOPs and they still get denied. People have the least SOPs and they get approved. Because why? The grace. And they pray. So pray in your process, throughout your process, not just for your study permit. Always pray. Be you a Muslim or Christian, just pray. Just pray. Pray to anything you believe in. Anything you believe in. Are you a pagan? If you believe in that, go for it. Pray. And then that will be all for the study permit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. I have another interesting video for you guys. A very interesting video. I'm still cooking it up. So I'm going to give you guys that video after this one, or maybe after this one. But I have a real good video, and very soon I'm going to be inviting people to share their ideas and help you guys, educate you guys on the visa thing, and people that already have knowledge, people that have stayed like 20 years in Canada. I have friends that have stayed very long in Canada. They will equally impact you guys and let you guys know how it's going in Canada, or how it has been going in Canada. So guys, just stay tuned. Expect more thrilling, interesting, informative videos from me. I'm not going to give you less, but I'm going to give you more interesting videos and good content. So have a nice day, guys. Have a nice time wherever you're streaming from. Stay safe. If you're in Canada, subscribe to my channel because I'm going to give you guys, in Canada, I'm going to be giving you updates in Canada on how you can like transit from one level to the other level to the other level to the other level. You get me? Yeah, that's what it is. So checking out, guys. Have a nice one. Thanks for sticking by to the end of this video. I know it's long, a little bit long, but I hope you learned a lot from the video, and I hope you've gained some kind of knowledge. You might not really like what I did, but you might want to do something different. But at least I've given you a clue of what you should do. I just drafted this in like 3 days and got it. So I've given you a clue of what you should do or how you should channel your Lira. Okay, guys, have a nice one. Peace. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Very important. Subscribe.